What up, y'all? What's poppin'? Welcome to the Real Raw and Ratchet Advice segment of the Talk of the Town Unfiltered. Of course, you know me, Showtime, Mr. Talk of the Town. I gotta get the gang in here. I'll get Rich Girl in here. I'll get DJ Green in here, and I will get our specialist that's gonna pop in with us in just a few. So we're gonna give some advice to some people who need it. We're gonna let them know what we think that they should, what they should do. And Rich Girl is in here. Let me see if we can get Rich Girl to pop up. Let's see. Rich Girl gonna pull up. DJ Green gonna pull up. Just 1 second. You know, that's how we do. RG is in here. Let's go to DJ Green. Put him in here. And our special guest is coming in.
You see Green?
I see Green. I just sent him a request. Young Sean. Young Sean pulled up with the tank top on.
He playing.
Yeah. Fresh out.
Look at Rich Girl smirking.
Oh my
He
God.
said, look at what?
That's how you was smirking.
Was I?
Yeah, you was. Anyway.
Okay.
Sean pulled up with the guns out.
No song, something like.
First time we got a bodybuilder on the show. What the hell is going on?
Right?
All right, so y'all.
It's Sean 2.0.
That's right. That's
Right.
right. That's right. Yeah. Fact.
The real raw and ratchet show, part of the Talk of the Town Unfiltered. This is where we give advice to anyone who needs it. Of course, you know me, Showtime, Mr. Talk of the Town. I'll let my co-hosts introduce themselves, starting with RG, Rich Jizzle. What up, though?
Rich Jizzle, RG. What up, though?
Gang, DJ Green here. What's up, Green?
You know me, man. The party don't stop. Ready to jump in there.
Our special guest, Young Sean, is in here. Can
Young Sean,
sir?
Yeah, Young Sean. We're not so young no more. You know, that was the name they called me back from 16 till about 25, 37 now. But you know, these are the only people that still call me that, and a few others that know me.
Yeah. I will forever call you Young Sean.
Right.
Just because I can't imagine calling you anything else, sir. It's just
That's right.
I'll take it.
So Sean, tell them who you are. Tell them what you do real quick.
All right, so Young Sean, I was Showtime actually trained me. I was on Hot 102.1 for about a year back in 2005. I had the weekend show. Did a few parties back in the day. A lot of people know me when I had cornrows. I was out in every clubs, you know, doing parties and things like that. But now, corporate Sean now. I work for OTE Brands. I run a franchise here. And yeah, that's just doing my 9 to 5 thing. And yeah, that's about it. You know, I step out here and there, but you know, low key now.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, we hope you can provide some great advice to the people who need it, Sean. Because
Absolutely.
this is what we do. You're on the line with some relationship and some life experts. We are the Iyanla Van Zant / Dr. Phil / Kevin Samuels of these here internets. So
Let's get it. Let's do it.
So RG will have a letter, and let's start it off by saying that if you have some issues going on with your life, with your love life, with your any type of issues, feel free to email us or DM us. You can email us at talkofthetownunfiltered@gmail.com, or you can shoot us, anybody up there, you can shoot us a DM, and we will get your issue resolved. All right? So RG got the letters. You can get it popping. Let's go, RG.
All right. You can hear me?
Yep.
Okay. So I am so tired of living from check to check.
Me too, bro.
I work every day. My boyfriend works every day, and we are still struggling. I feel like as a man, he should do more. Why work just one job? Work 2, 3 jobs so that we can get ahead. He doesn't know how to save. We never have extra money. We can't go anywhere. And I'm tired of living like this. I have a son, and I spend my extra money on him. Plus, I help out with bills. I have never asked him to support my son. I get a little child support, and I do the rest. We had a big fight. I told him how I felt, and he said, I'm not happy. If I'm not happy, then I should leave. He told me to go find a man to take care of me and my son. I want him. I love him. I've invested 7 years. Why not just man up and provide for your family? I know y'all can understand where I'm coming from. If it doesn't change, I think I may have to leave, or can y'all help me motivate him to want more out of life?
Okay. All right. So she is in a relationship and she is not happy that her man is not completely able to provide up to her standards. Is that what I'm hearing?
Right.
And
That's
before we answer, Rich girl, you said it's not his son, that's hers. Is that
right.
his son or?
It's just
Her
her
son.
son.
Okay, all right.
All right. Let's start with our guest. We'd like to start with our guest, Young Sean. What do you think, sir?
So are they married or is it are they
No.
It's her boyfriend.
it's a boyfriend? All right.
7-year relationship.
7-year relationship. Yeah. Once he signed up to be a boyfriend, unfortunately, it comes with the package. That's part of the deal. He knew what he was getting himself into prior to him committing. So, in my opinion, yeah, he's gonna have to step up. It comes with the package plan. That's part of the deal when you date single mothers, in my opinion.
Okay. I think this is going to be interesting. DJ Green, let's go. Let's hear what you say, sir.
I think the woman doesn't listen well because the man told her, if you can do better, do better. I mean, that was very noble of him, if you ask me. So she needs to get rid of him. Like, why are you wasting time? Someone, can I motivate him? No, you can't motivate him. He's not a motivated type of guy. He actually told you to bounce without saying those words. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's
no,
what I
he
think. And I
said
think she needs to
if
break
you're
up with
not
him
happy,
and find a nigga with some money.
He didn't say he wanted her to bounce. Like, you're almost saying if he doesn't, fulfill what you think he should be doing, then you are willing to go. So he's like, well, then go ahead. You and your son go find.
Right.
make your
He
list.
manned up right there.
Yeah.
Except over see the kid, he manned up. He manned up telling her, you know what, go. But him saying go, he's saying, I'm not going to do better than this. So, you know what I'm saying? This 25 grand a year I'm bringing in, that's what you get.
Facts. Yeah, she has to take the signal. She definitely has to move on and go shopping again. If that he's like Green said, he's not going to get motivated. Nothing to do to convince him. It's not going to change him. If he doesn't have that mindset going into that relationship, it's a lost cause.
It ain't gonna change.
Let me interject for just 1 second. Let me throw some logic in here, just a little bit of logic, because I think that number one, we don't know. Well, let me just say this: finances are the number one cause of divorce.
Breakups,
in America, right? Because people don't like to have uncomfortable conversations about finances. People are hiding money. People are not budgeting right. So number one, we don't know what her spending habits are, right? We're talking about the money that he's bringing in. Maybe they both need to do a better job of coming to an agreement about how to budget their money, right? Because if they're working together as a family unit that's been together for 7 years, maybe the conversation needs to be how we can do better with what we're bringing in, not necessarily you're not bringing in enough, right? Because if you got 18 different cell phones and your son got 5 different tablets and devices and you going out wearing Gucci and Prada and all of this, and my man bringing 50 grand a year home, which is a decent salary, like it's a pandemic. Like, don't forget that. Like, it's still, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's struggling. Like, we don't know what he was doing before. We don't know none of that. But I think a conversation needs to be had about what are we doing as a unit, because if you decide to get married, right? Let's say after 7 years, they should be having conversations about marriage of some sort, I would assume, right? That's going to have to be something that y'all talk about. Like, I don't even think she should be writing to us. You need to have a conversation with your man. Like, okay, what can we do with the money that we have now, right? Like, can we save on a light bill? Can we cut coupons to save on? Like, those are real life conversations that you have with people. Like, when you're married, like when you're in, not even when you're married, but when you're in serious relationships, it's like, how can we cut because we in this together. Like, this ain't no, like, it's just me, it's just you. Like, this, it's us, and we got a little boy. Like, she got a little boy that's 7 years. Again, they sharing the responsibility.
They have a bond.
At some point, it's got to be some sort of teamwork. Like, she sounded real selfish to me. Like, she just trying to make him do all of the work and make him. But are you doing anything?
But that's what you said, that he needs to get 2 or 3 jobs. Why can't you get 2, 3 jobs?
Right.
Like, why? Like you said, it's a team thing. Like, what are you doing to help us get ahead? You're saying the answer for y'all to get ahead is for him to go out and work 2, 3 jobs, and you keep your one job and come home and maintain what you've been doing. but now he has to go work 3 jobs so that you can live a better life. That's not fair.
Right. No, it's not.
Yeah, and
You know?
then you're gonna be complaining, oh, well, he don't spend enough time with me. Oh, you work
Right.
too much. Well, it can't be both.
It sounds like she probably been looking on social media at other people's lives.
Yeah.
There you
She's
go.
looking at her life and like, I don't have that.
Yes,
She's
exactly what it
alone.
is.
Like,
That's what it
she's
is.
watching people take trips and shit, and people got these PPP loans and buying cars and
Right.
homes, and she's like, we want that, but y'all doing it the right way. You say you work, he work. Like you said, you just gotta find that. What can we do to get ahead?
Yeah.
And if it's both of y'all getting the job, or one of y'all getting like a part-time job, extra job, she could do something, he could do something. But it's like she's putting it all on him.
Right.
We're in this position because of you.
Right.
You should put us ahead.
I don't think he has that type of motivation. For him to say, he didn't say, okay, babe, he didn't say, I'm going to try to do better. He said, well, maybe you need to leave. That means maybe he's depressed and he don't want to make more money. Or maybe he's at a financial point where he's comfortable. Huh?
But what does in today's economy, what does trying to do better even look like, right? Like if he's working a 9 to 5 and he's going to work and he is busting his butt and
He's doing what he's supposed to do.
He's doing what
But we don't like to think she didn't. It's kind of unfortunate she didn't tell us like what he does. He might only work 20 hours a week at minimum wage too. Like you gave him 50 grand.
She said,
He might be making 12
My
grand.
boyfriend works every day and we're still struggling. She makes it seem like they both,
they both got 40-hour
regular full-time jobs.
Yeah, it's a full-time job, but we don't know what he makes.
And we don't know the definition of struggling. Like
Right. They could be living good for real, but she wants to go on vacation every month because she sees it on Instagram.
Exactly.
You're right, Sean.
Yeah, exactly.
They might not really be struggling for real. She just wants to buy a Birkin bag and do some stupid shit.
Yeah, exactly. Struggling versus what everybody else is doing. What she's seeing is the social norm right now, because everybody on the gram is 6-figure, 7-figure people.
Everybody's
Right.
living their life right
Everybody's
now.
rich.
Nobody is more bad.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think when you compare yourself to the way that other people are living, that's the struggle that you find for yourself, right? Because you're trying to live up to people that's on Instagram that they scam the government for $3 million, and of course they're going out on trips.
Look, it is the easiest day and time to flex on the gram right now.
Right.
You can check my W-2s. Anybody can DM me. I got my receipts. However, they got apps called Turo. So Turo, you can rent any car right now with a debit card. I could go rent a AMG 2020 right now for probably $350 tonight. Take a picture, selfie, go get an Airbnb for about $300 a night, a freaking beach house down in Chicks Beach. Pull up to that, hop out, walk around with the camera, take 20 pictures, post that for the next month, and now I'm the man on this.
Yeah, you the man.
I'm the man. And that's
what they're doing.
She's comparing her man who works 40 hours, making $50K, to me, the flexer. Not saying me, the flexer who got a few PPE loans, who got a few unemployment checks, flexed for 1 week, took 20 pictures. Now I'm the man. Now, damn, I want him. So
yeah, like comparison is the thief of joy, man. So I think I think this is easy. I think she gotta have a conversation, and if she's serious about this relationship, they gotta have a serious and not just one conversation. Like it has to be an ongoing conversation about our finances. Like y'all both need to be included on what's coming in, what's going out. Like, and if y'all can come to some sort of system, some sort of budgeting system about how you can manage your money, then you straight. I don't think it has
How
to be
much is a man supposed to do for the family? Should he completely provide for the family? Should it be 50-50? How much should a man
I think everybody's situation is different, right? Like, I know some people who don't allow their wives to even see the bills that come in the house, right? Like the wives don't have any idea. And my pushback to that is always, well, if something happens to you, how she wouldn't even know how to sustain the bills? Like how?
I'll figure it out. It's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll Google it. I don't need to.
Well, the thing about that, Showtime, they could be like that, but the woman works, but she gives her whole paycheck to the husband.
Well, no, this is
that's why she don't see the bills, because she don't handle the money.
No. This is someone who the wife doesn't work at all.
I don't believe in that, but yeah.
Yeah,
right,
because you don't know if the woman is using you or not, so I'm not doing that.
homeschool is working, taking care of the kids is working.
Right.
You know, like taking care of the stuff around the house. You know, making sure you're good. You know, the bills is paid. That's a job in itself. It's almost like your assistant. So, like I said, every situation is different. It's the ones that expect a man to take care of everything, you know, and just kick back and their feet up and you know, live their best life. Nah, I don't support that. But I do support a
Right,
woman.
like if she
I'll take care of a woman who's actually taking care of the house, taking care of the kids while I'm on
like
my
super
purpose.
housewife, right?
Exactly.
What is a super housewife, Green?
You literally don't have to do anything in that damn house, like nothing. And like she goes to the store, like she does every single thing. You know what I'm saying? And you don't, and you're that's hard to find. Like you're gonna find a woman that makes $100 grand before you find that woman that's willing to do all that. Straight up, for real.
Yeah.
That's just how it is in this market. It's women ain't trying to. They're not trying to do
But
that.
again, I don't.
They're
I
not
don't
trying to take. Women aren't trying to take care of the house or their
No,
home.
I know guys that take care of women and they be like, yo, I'm taking care of her and
Well,
she still ain't
well,
shit.
If you're
I've
with a
seen it.
man or not, you have to take care of your home. That's just
Yeah,
adulting.
they
That's just
heard.
things that adults do. Like kids, we expect them to keep their room and bathroom clean. As adults, we keep our homes clean. That doesn't have nothing to do with being taken care of. That's just what
Yeah.
adults do.
No, but I'm saying you're talking about if a guy pays all the bills. I'm not cleaning nothing in this damn house. Like, no, hell no.
Yeah, what Green, I think Green's talking about is the Cardi B verse that went viral. The I don't cook, I don't
Right.
clean, but I got this
Right.
diamond ring. You know, a lot of women took that
She
and
don't
just
cook and
ran
she
with
don't
it.
clean, but she has a maid to do
Exactly,
those
but see,
things.
they didn't hear that. They
Right.
don't know that. They don't put two and two together. They just think they
Right.
just heard, oh, I don't
Oh,
have to cook or
so
clean.
okay,
I'm
I
good.
get it.
You know,
I
and
get
that's
it, right.
the norm. You know, so put it in a lot of, I wouldn't say all. You know what I mean? Because there's good ones out there, but I think the ones that Green's referring to is like, no, I'm not making sandwiches. I'm not cooking. I'm not cleaning. You know, give me the bag, take me on these trips, and be happy that I'm available. Pretty much.
Right.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, okay.
What are you about to say?
I'm just saying. I think that ideology it goes back to the social media platform, right? I don't think those type of things happen in reality. I think in reality, if people are serious about being together and they are in a relationship, I think there are certain things that people do. If you are living in a house and you're with somebody and you know that the bathroom needs to be cleaned, then you're going to clean the bathroom. If you know the dishes need to be washed, you're going to wash the dishes. Like that's just things that you do as an adult.
You don't think, okay, I paid this light bill, so I'm gonna leave these dishes in there. Like
Right.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about a man who pays 100% of the bills, which is rare. In that situation, that man should not be cleaning the bathroom. No. Hell no.
If
Is
you
it
pay
really?
100% of the bill and you have a sink full of dirty dishes and you know
There
your
should
wife
never be a sink full of dirty dishes.
what if I'm going
Ever.
out of town with my friends?
You're not going out of town with your friends. Oh, that is what they be telling. We got home like, oh my God. You're not going out of town with your friends. I pay all the bills. You don't get to do that,
He's gonna
huh?
leave the work for me.
You said what else?
I'm down for a week. He's gonna
No,
wait till I feel better to clean up.
I pay all the bills. You don't get to go out of town with your friends. That doesn't exist.
I'm sick for a week. He's gonna wait.
Sick? Oh, okay.
He's gonna wait till I get well and pick up where I left off at.
Well, no, she don't need to get sick.
Nah.
Green,
Hey, the
come
kids
on,
gonna clean
y'all.
up. The kids gonna do it.
He don't need to be doing nothing. Period. She need to call a maid or something. I don't know. Call her girlfriend to clean up.
What you have to
Something.
understand is that DJ Green does not live in a reality.
In a real world.
I mean, it's very rare to find 100% to zero relationship. It's not the norm. It's very a small percentage. You know what I'm saying? That's not the norm.
That was more in the '60s where it was a one income household, but those days is long gone.
I personally know people who are in a one income household, and I personally know people where the husband works and the wife does not work and she stays
Right,
home.
I do too. And the woman don't even keep the shit clean. He needs to get rid of her. But anyway, go ahead.
And she stays home with the kids. They have children. And again, every situation is different. You can't say, oh, he needs to get rid of her when they have 3 children and occasionally he may have to wash dishes. Like, that's the dumbest thing in the world.
No, she's not bringing in any money. She needs to do all 100%. He's paying 100% of the bill. She should be doing 100% of the work in the house. I'm not asking you to do much.
Real
I should never have
relationships
to cook
and
anything. I should not touch a
relationships that are
sponge. No.
relationships that are based in reality don't work like that.
But the ones that are based on reality, the guy's not paying all the bills. Like, that's the
there is
reality.
no one answer, one shoe fits all when it comes to people who have been in marriages for years and years.
You have to do what works within
You have to do
your
what's the thing.
relationship for your situation.
That's true.
Get
It
what you're
may
saying.
benefits them if he makes so much that he's able to take care of the bills and
Because
everything.
you have to understand that being at home with 3 and 4 kids is also a demanding job.
Oh yeah, that's
If
that
you
job's
be like
worse.
3 kids under 5 or 3 school children, no, that's not nothing. The kids is gone all day.
You gotta watch teenagers.
You said that's not
You
nothing?
can't let teenagers just go.
If there's 3 kids in school, you have from 7 to 3 to clean up this house every day.
No. First of all,
You're not now. The girl, if they're small
Damn.
children, that's totally different. I'm all for a woman staying home with kids under school age. I am not against that at all. But once some kids in school, you need to be. If you're not going to work, no, I'm not doing anything in this goddamn house. Hell no. What is she contributing? What is she contributing if not? What is she
I'm
doing?
taking care of your kids in the house, but you
The kids is at school all day. What is she doing all day?
laundry, taking care of the house.
Right. So I should never have to do anything. You just
there
said
is
it. She
no
can be
Ray,
cleaning up.
what you don't understand is that there is no never.
You wipe the counter. You
there
spill
is no-
something, you wipe the counter. You see trash on the floor, you pick it up. The trash needs to go out to the curb. You take it out. You still can
I would take the
contribute to
trash out,
household.
but yeah.
There is no
Things
I'm
get
never
broken.
going to
You
do
need to
this.
fix
Like
them. Like there's still things that you as a man can do within your household. Grab.
So what is she doing while the kids are at school if they're all school age
Who's
kids?
gonna do the kids' laundry? Who's gonna clean the kids' bathroom?
Laundry's actually pretty easy to do.
Who's
But
gonna
anyway,
cook the food for the kids? Well, you haven't done it. You have to do it to understand that it's not easy. I have 3 kids, so I know how hard it is to have 3 kids, and I had a man here, and it's still hard. It's hard. So you got that is not no easy task. You out and you at work and you got co-workers and having adult conversations,
so
and she in the house with 3 kids.
is it an easy task to pay 100% of the bills, to be responsible for 100% of the bills?
But no one said that any of this was easy. What we are saying is that if you are in a real relationship that's based in reality,
It's a real relationship. She's not living off of you like that. Like, period. But yeah.
In your mind.
But
Right.
again, if that's their decision, if they decide that he want to pay 100% of the bills, then that's on them, right?
True.
Like RG said, they have to do what works.
Hold on,
for
this
them.
letter wasn't about anybody paying 100% of the bills anyway.
They have to
Completely
do
off topic.
They have to do what works for
Works
them.
for them.
If he sees dishes in the sink and he feel like he can wash the dishes, there's nothing wrong with that.
So let me ask, like Kobe. Kobe's wife didn't work. Kobe made enough money that she could stay home and take care of the girls. What do you think of that situation?
She probably either did all the housework or she had they can afford a maid.
Right. So what was she doing when her kids were in school and the maid was cleaning and
Probably-
the cook was cooking? What did she
Probably
do?
watching TV, maybe working out. I hope she was doing something productive. I mean, she had all day to do what the hell
But
she
is
wants.
that situation okay?
What do you mean it's okay?
You said
She
that
can't afford to chip it on the bills Kobe Bryant was paying. That's a very unique situation. It's not normal.
unique. There's a lot of NFL, NBA, hip hop.
Kobe Bryant money was not
there's a lot of
regular
rich
1-year
people
contract
who
money.
have women at home that don't have to work because they are rich. You're just not rich.
Right.
So
If you're
you would
that
understand.
rich, you can afford a
But
maid.
there's a lot of rich men that don't need their women to contribute because it's nothing to pay these bills.
Right. And a lot of those women will probably be in the gym 2-3 hours a day because they went up. Their
For
job
what?
is to
Why
look great
gotta
for
be
their
in the
man
gym? Because you
because they have nothing else to do. That's why.
So
So they're supposed to just lay around, get fat, and eat bonbons. That's what she's supposed to do. And while he goes out and plays in the NBA, right? No, nobody's going for that. You're going to be in the gym. If I got a maid money, and you really don't got to do nothing, you're going to be in the gym.
Here's the thing.
That's what you're going to be doing.
And we can put a button on this topic. The world that DJ Green lives in is based on his perception of the way things should be, and
That's
not
what it is.
anyone else's reality. And that's what it all boils down to. It's based on
that's to sum
his
it up.
perception of what reality looks like, and not what reality actually is. Let's go to the next letter, please.
All right. Y'all didn't say what she should do. Only I did.
I
Go
know
ahead.
everyone said what she should do. I said they need to have a conversation about their finances.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
All right. So let me start by saying that I speak my mind. I say exactly how I feel. I'm not phony in any way. My best friend is saying that speaking my mind means I'm jealous. She's dating this dude that has cheated on her so many times. He is literally a piece of shit. She calls me crying or mad, and she's fine when I talk shit about him then. But when they get back happy, I'm supposed to just shut my mouth. I can't do that. I'm going to say how I feel and what I think. I told her she needs to leave him alone because he's making her look dumb. She sent me this long text talking about I'm so negative. I never have anything positive to say, and I'm hating on her relationship. She is willing to stay with the man that's been cheating on her, but she will get rid of a friend that keeps it real. We have a lot of mutual friends, and a lot of them feel sorry for her, saying I'm wrong and need to apologize. I will never apologize for being honest. I love my friend, but I can't hold my tongue when she brings me all her business. What do y'all think of this?
Sean?
So, I had to learn this the hard way back in the day. You know, I realized that's a lot of times when people bring problems to you or call you or reach out to you to confide about some issue they have going on, I would say 90% of the time, they don't want any advice. They just want you to listen. They want you to listen and empathize. That's about it. Yeah, like unsolicited advice is something I stopped doing a long time ago. I learned the hard way. But yeah, I would say to the person who wrote the letter, yes, she just wants someone to listen. If she's not asking for advice, she's not saying what should I do. Just listen and just be a listening ear for her. And a crying shoulder if she cries. That's about it.
Yeah.
That's pretty solid. Let's go to RG. RG, what you think?
I mean, that is the problem with taking people your business. Because
That's a true issue.
though you may get over it, that bad always stay with them. What you told them, they're not gonna remember you said he did a picnic in the park with flowers. They will forget that. But you say, yeah, he went out cheating, they're gonna always remember that about him. So if you don't, I mean, like she said, you're bringing it to me, and you know I'm that type of friend that speaks my mind. So what do you expect? That's my character. You got to know who you're bringing your information to. Take it to your mother. Take it to a priest.
Take it to the
Take it to
pastor.
somebody that's
There
just
you
going
go.
to give you that listening ear that you need. Because this friend is the type that speaks her mind. She's speaking her mind right here, like she said it. I'm gonna say what's on my mind. I'm not gonna hold my tongue.
So what should the friend do though?
I think that sometimes it's good to hold your tongue.
Yeah.
That might be something she needs to work on. It, like he said, it's not. Sometimes you just need to listen. Everybody don't need to hear what you would do and what your opinion is. Sometimes somebody needed to just vent and needed you just to listen.
Super important. Super important. Venting is very important. Like you said, take it to somebody. You know, to the friend. Yeah. If she's gonna speak your mind, like you said, Rich, she gotta take it somewhere else. A priest. She could take it to. I got a journal. I journal every day. You'd be surprised what journaling every morning will do. Just dumping your thoughts every morning, every night. Even when they come to your head, you can pull out your phone. There's an app called One Day that you could download. And you can pull it out anywhere and just dump all your thoughts. And you can even talk to it. You'd be surprised with just speaking it out sometimes. Or just putting it on paper, getting it out your brain will do for you. It'll work miracles.
Green?
The question was weird because it said, "What do we think?" Like,
She said, "What do you
and this
think?
is coming from the. I think she needs to. All I'm hearing is, this is the single girlfriend. That's all I'm hearing, and what I think. It's like that's the question. I think that the girl in the relationship needs to stop being friends with her because I'm pretty sure this is the single girlfriend, and single girls will keep you single. Like you need to get her away from you. Single woman will keep you single is women. Sometimes it's subconscious. They see each other as competition, so they don't want to see you with a man, especially if they ain't got money. Especially if you got money, like and he basically takes good care of you, and you mean. He's attractive. He has a good relationship with the family. He'll have all that going on. Like you said, he did a romantic picnic. Like you said, they won't remember that. But in actuality, they just don't want you to have a man, period, because they don't got one. And because usually if it was another married girl, she's not going to say that. Because usually the other married girl would have been through some shit too. You see what I'm saying? And she stayed. So she's not going to say, oh, get out of there. That's that single girlfriend. It's like crabs in a barrel. They keep bringing each other down.
But if you're calling and you crying, you boohooing on the phone, of course, my response is you just need to leave that nigga. Like, you keep crying, he keep cheating. That's not means I'm jealous of what you have. Like, he's cheating on you. What is there to be jealous of? You're not happy.
Cheating don't mean nothing. Being in the
crying.
streets ain't gonna treat you better than that dude. So
Okay, time out, time out.
you should never tell a girl to leave that nigga for cheating. That's bad advice.
Let's preface that statement with saying
Oh, so I should tell her to stay with
cheating don't mean nothing to you, is what you should say.
No, cheating don't mean nothing. The streets are gonna treat you way worse than that cheating man.
No.
The streets are worse.
No.
Stay with that man if he's doing right by you. Period.
No. You
He
can't.
Send her
has
to
to
the
do right
streets.
by you if he's cheating
Send
on
her
you.
to the streets and see how that works out for her. That's all. Go to the streets.
So she should stay with a man that's cheating on her.
If he's doing everything else right, yes, she should. Your options is this man or the streets.
Right if you're cheating on the person you're with, you're not doing nothing.
If he's making her feel good, taking care of her, he's doing everything right. What do you mean?
Make me feel good if I'm crying because you're cheating on me, nigga.
Then go to the streets and see how the streets treat you. That's all I was saying.
You can't be serious. You cannot.
The streets gonna make you jump off a cliff. So go to the streets. And you can meddle whether you want to cry or do you want to commit suicide. Take your pick.
You don't love the streets. You love the person that you're with. The streets is something.
Right. So you should figure out how to get through that.
And let me say this. RG, hold on a second, RG.
You're in love with that person you're with. So that's
right. Okay. So if she's in love with that person, her friends shouldn't tell her, "Oh, go leave that nigga and go to the streets." That's bad advice.
Cheating and making her cry.
Okay. Let's see how the streets treat you. Let's see how the streets treat you.
Let me say something real quick. I want to say something. I want to say two things. Number one, I think homegirl needs to mind the business that pays her. Right. I think at this point, if
mind your business.
Mind the business
wait a minute, Showtime. You have to remember. The friend came to her.
I get it. And
still, mind your business.
The first time she comes to her, you give your advice. She don't listen. Cool. Second time you come to me, if I give you my advice, you don't listen. That third time, I'm just gonna not answer the phone because what are you calling me for? Like,
tell her don't tell me nothing about this shit no more.
I don't want
to. But like he said, just listen. If she calls, you just say right.
You just listen.
Or either one, right? Yeah.
Right.
You don't have to give your opinion. Just listen.
Right. Yeah, that's advice I give to the world. Do not give unsolicited advice to people that don't ask for it. Just listen, unless they ask for it.
So then homegirl gonna say, after she finishes crying out, girl, what you think I should do? I told you what you should do 2 times ago.
Yeah, just keep, if she asks for it, give it again. Just keep, people need to be reminded more often than they're told. Say it again. Just say it again. Hit it with it. Listen, if she asks for it, I'm telling you, that having that person just to listen to you when you're going through some bullshit or going through some shit in life is like, that is, you can't even buy that. That's like priceless. Have that person you can call and just dump all your shit on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know, and if it's not, she's gonna have to find someone else to do that. But as to the friend who's listening, like, just be a listening ear. That's all she needs right now. She don't need advice. She's gonna have to figure it out the hard way. You know, let her figure it out.
Some mistakes. Someone is turning DJ Green's TV. Some mistakes.
No, the video went off.
Some mistakes and some issues, you have to go through them and experience them on your own, right? And if she's not going to get it and she's not going to catch on to what homegirl is dropping down, then, hey, I don't think it has anything to do with her being jealous. I don't think it has anything to do with homegirl wanting to go back to the streets. I think that the issue at hand here that we need to be addressing is the fact that the friend does not know what to do for her friend. And I think she feels that her friend is being hurt by this man and she wants to help her out, but she doesn't know what she should do. And I think that at this point, the only thing that she can do, like Young Sean said, is be a listening ear. And above and beyond all that, I don't know what to tell you. Like, don't ask me nothing. I can tell you, you're on your own at this point. I listen to you, but other than that, I don't want nothing for you.
That's it.
All right, you got another letter?
I do not.
You do not. All right, cool. Let's wrap this thing up. All right, y'all. We do this each and every week. Sometimes catch us if you can right here. Make sure you follow us if you have an issue going on in your love life, in your relationship, in your family, in your work environment, whatever the case may be. Shoot us a DM. Shoot anybody up here a DM or shoot us an email at talkingtotownunfiltered@gmail.com. We are relationship experts. We are love experts.
We are.
We do it all. Make sure you follow everybody. Follow Young Sean. Follow Rich Girl. Follow DJ Green. Anybody got anything to say before we close out?
Great advice, Sean. Great
Appreciate
advice.
it.
I love when they come up here and talking that shit. I love that
Appreciate
shit.
you.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. Good to see all y'all again. All the familiar faces from Granby Street,
Absolutely.
from Rain, from Posh, from
I
Beach
thought you were about to
House,
say Church Street. I was
Sevens.
like, remember this is Church
from
Street.
Sevens, from Tom Central. Yeah.
All right, man. We'll see y'all next time. We'll holler at y'all later.
All right. Have a good one.
Gang,
Take care.
gang.